I'm recording it. What the hell is that?
Turn it on.
That's a bird. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
No, he's swinging from side to side, yo. What the fuck? He just disappeared.
Welcome back to the channel, family. It's your guy Trip 5 back again with another creepy video compilation. You know we got the best content on YouTube. You know, if you guys want to support me, go to the website and, you know, get some quality teas, man. Shout out to all of y'all who already purchased. I really appreciate it. You know, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe so you could join the family. So without further ado, let's jump right into it.
So you're telling me these reels that people scroll got people reeled in, and TikTok is taking people's time? And then I was like, wait a minute, algorithms got people hypnotized, and rhythm also happens to be the oldest form of inducing a trance. This is shamanism. Rhythmic breathing while drumming puts you in a trance. But there's no etymological ties between algorithm and rhythm. An algorithm is a set of sequences that dictate behavior. But wait a minute, rhythm is a set of sequences that influence behavior. So what's really going on? Are these things being channeled from somewhere, a different level of reality, almost like spirits? Are spirits just symbols? Is Jesus just a symbol? Is Buddha just a symbol? Or is that just half the truth? Well, tell a vision, you stare into a black mirror and it tells you a vision. Your phone is a black mirror, and black mirrors are used by witches to scry and channel spirits. What's really going on? Spelling, casting spells, grammar, grimoire? Is this half the truth or just coincidence? What's happening?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, he was just cooking up. This thing we call life is way deeper than we realize. And everything around us is literally spiritual. You know, they just make it seem like it's normal, when in reality it's affecting you without you even realizing it. Do your research on everything that he's saying, and you would be shocked by what you find out.
Trump is just a distraction. The system is falling apart. People are waking up and the elite know it. So what do? They give you false hope. They send you a savior so you stay stuck, waiting for someone else to fix it. But I'm not voting for anyone. I see it for what it is, a game, a distraction, a cover for the real plan happening behind the scenes. Meanwhile, you keep working, keep obeying, keep feeding their system, but no one is coming to save you. You are the creator of your own reality. They fear the day we realize our power. That day is coming. Stay sharp, stay strong. This is the Alliance.
Mira, dice, mira esto como de luz pasando, pero no se graba muy bien, y luego después sale como un señor, mira, se para ahí y como que se convierte en un señor, mira. Y se queda ahí todavía está corriendo el reloj de la cámara, se está grabando, mira, se mira como dos cabezas, pues dos personas se mira ahí atravesadas a la misma vez, que tienen como una lámpara, a lo mejor es una pareja, pero no sé, ahí se empieza a mover y la cámara ya no lo graba muy bien, pero ahí se mira que se está yendo por aquí.
Hey, if you guys know Spanish, let me know what he's saying, because this video is crazy. There's always something supernatural going on in Mexico. Mexico has a lot of spiritual energy, and so does South America and the Caribbean. There's all types of things going on out there. And you know, some people would be like, this video is fake or it's AI, but it's really things like this happening out here.
So toilet paper is actually poisonous. We shouldn't use it because the toilet paper manufacturers, they actually bleach the toilet paper. And it contains harmful chemicals called polyfluoroalkyl. And so you got to be careful, and you got to get yourself some bamboo toilet paper. Now, they don't want me talking about this. And so that's why in the book, The Herbal Health Tablets, it actually exposes everything you can and cannot use. So you got to be careful.
So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share this, but I'm going to go ahead and share this, okay? So I just got a phone call. I got family that's in the military. I got family adjacent to the military, a bunch of things, right? So I just got a phone call from my family and basically was given the warning that California is on the target list and to be careful and to stay out of big crowds. If you see someone that is trying to get a big crowd around them as if they need help or something like that, run the other way, call the police. They said a lot of sleeper cells have awakened, and if you know what that means, you know what that means. And so please be careful, please pay attention to your surroundings and stay safe. That's all I'm saying. So for all my people out here in California, LA, San Diego, the Bay, everywhere, just please pay attention, please be vigilant. You guys do know we have a lot of military bases here in California, so please just stay safe, stay out of crowds. I know it's the summertime, it's a lot going on. Just be safe. Just be safe. That's all I'm saying. Just be safe. Pay attention to the news, I've been told. Pay attention to what a lot of people that's got military family is saying and doing. That's going to be our cue for things. So just pay attention, be vigilant, and pray. I don't know what else to say. It's crazy.
Las Vegas. We are on Tropicana in front of the Walmart. Every last one of the light poles, the electricity poles are down. This goes for miles. We ain't got no power. I don't know what the hell is going on. This goes for miles, y'all. Look at the cords on the ground. It goes all the way down. Miles. What the hell? What the hell? All of these are down, y'all. Every last one of the powers down.
How do y'all think that even happened? Because I'm confused. What is that strong to push down all of the light poles and take out all of the electricity? And I know Las Vegas is hot, so they probably hot out there with no air conditioner. You know, they probably going through it right now. If someone know what happened, let me know in the comments below.
I don't know how familiar you are with dinosaurs, but she was the first ceratopsian dinosaur discovered on the fossil record. So, existed about 40 million years before the Triceratops. Her ancestors, I should say. She's only about, I don't know, 4 years old? What is she? We're not exactly sure. Sorry? What is she again? What species? She's an aqualops. Love it.
They've been hiding among us for a very long time, but no one seems able to see them. Look closely at this young woman's head. For those who are really sharp, yes, what you're seeing really did happen at the White House. All of this went down right after the big Q&A session about what's currently happening in Iran. A cameraman started filming a young reporter in the crowd because he noticed something strange. And you'll see that even from this angle, it looks like we might be dealing with a reptilian. In this shot, we see her stand up and suddenly her face completely changes, like she's becoming someone else. Luckily, the cameraman managed to catch the strange change in this woman's face on film. But even when this woman smiles, there's something about her that seriously creeps you out. Watch this video several times to really study her behavior, because it's just not human. But actually, why is she smiling like that? What did she see that made her smile like that? Seriously? You can get a better idea by zooming into the video. This video is definitely not a deep fake. Anyone can go find the original on YouTube and see for themselves that this woman changes live on camera at the White House. What you're seeing is real. Sure, people can doubt, but at this point, it's starting to be too much to ignore. If you saw what happened live that day, tell me what you think.
I'm back. I'm talking to Chris Rock. Chris, thanks again for... I'm back. I'm talking to Chris Rock. Chris, thanks again for... What in there? I'm recording it. What the hell is that?
After watching this, I'm convinced Elon Musk is an alien. Watch this.
Is alien. He's possibly
I can kind of believe
this
it.
for a few years, and the test was are part of the alien domination deal. I don't know why we made the deal to let them build the Teslas here. They're building the Teslas here. They're building the alien spacecraft's power sources in front of us, parking them in the back of empty Sears parking lots across the USA, Chicago, St. Louis,
it kind of
even on the
makes
West
sense.
Coast. And Trump kind of knows it, but he needs the money. He needs Elon's money. Everybody does. Elon's got money coming out of earlobes. But that makes it legit. Elon Musk and Jacques Cousteau studying alien underwater life forms because that's where the spaceships are.
That's where the
They're
aliens
underwater.
are, y'all. In the ocean.
How do I know these things? They're so big. Yikes. Bigger than Shaq. It's not funny, dude. Don't tell your wife about these things, dude. Yeah, she asked me questions. What were you guys talking about John Pork yesterday?
Stay weird,
We were
y'all.
talking about pork.
First off, why he in the woods with Crocs and a suit on? What's that about? You know, Elon Musk do give me like alien vibes or something. The way that he walk is weird. Everything that he do is weird. You know, he just came out of nowhere and he's a billionaire. Y'all think this guy know what he talking about though? Don't focus on what he wearing. Focus on the message.
Look at this thing. How are you gonna stay underground for 17 years? Come up and just start fucking screaming.
For everybody that's thinking I'm crazy, again, I ordered the DVD. It's only 6 of them left. It's about 5 now. They probably gonna pull them off the shelf when they realize what I'm doing. I ordered the DVD. It came. It said right there, experimental classroom. They was experimenting on us. Why don't y'all feel outraged? All the rappers should stop shooting at each other. Everybody should stop and pay attention to what they did. They fucked us up. Y'all don't think past 1995, the city went crazy. It was only a little bit of time where I should say, this song was dedicated to my homie. Now you hear that shit every 5 seconds. They did this shit. If you understand what I'm saying. Why my mom and your mom and nobody else's mom signed off on us being an experiment? What happened to the class? What happened to the results? You know when you doing the experiment, they wrote off on this shit. They fucked us up.
Absolutely. We're here to save your marriage, the relationship, whatever it is. We're here for you.
I think we should have one of the split up disclaimers right here, where it's like these claims of saving marriages and saving relationships and saving lives are not, have not been reviewed by the blah 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 blah. Yeah. Views and hopes of the viewer were not shared by Hot 97 and Media Co.
That green is getting darker and it's moving. It's moving. How weird is that? And there's nothing in the sky. There's nothing in the sky. How is that green spot patch moving?
Did you know that the base salary is over $105,000 after the first 5
And then it just stopped. That is the weirdest shit I ever saw in my life.
Happy Saturday, y'all. Oh my God. It is flooding out here in Central Texas. We just got a notice that we need to evacuate my apartment. Now, those of y'all that follow me, y'all know that I come out here on my patio often and I show you where the deer and stuff are down there.
He making rounds. He making rounds. He making rounds.
But this is a river. We live in between 2 rivers. And this river is flooded. That is high. Like normally, I want to say that this is probably a good 12 feet above ground or more. Thankfully, we up here on the 2nd floor. But the rain is continuing to come. It's supposed to rain all day. And it's getting pretty crazy. We are getting flooded out. I'm talking about seriously. It is bad. Look at that. The flooding is flooding, and it ain't nothing to play with. That's getting close.
What's up with all of these floods going on? Think about all the animals that might have got caught in that flood, or maybe even people. And you know, it probably caught them by surprise. You know, hopefully everybody is safe and good. Floods like this is happening all over the world right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Why do you think every store is pushing self-checkout so hard? It's not about efficiency, it's about control. Right now, it feels convenient. Scan your items, pay, and go. But Phase 1 is always about getting us comfortable. Phase 2, stores with no employees, no cashiers, just shelves, cameras, and drones watching your every move. And here's the twist, it's not just about monitoring. They'll control what you can buy using something called carbon credits. Every product you pick up will deduct from your yearly limit. Want a fancy lab-grown steak? Sure, but that might cost you all your credits for the year. Luxury items will be rationed, and you'll be stuck with sustainable choices they decide are good for you. Think about it. The illusion of choice, but your groceries, your meals, all pre-approved by AI systems. Step out of line, pick up something unauthorized, and boom, the drones flag you. Maybe they even shut down your payment chip. They're building a system where you don't decide what's in your cart. They do. And it all starts with a simple self-checkout. Convenient, right? Or is it the perfect trap?
This is just a theory, not a fact.
Well, that's a little disconcerting. That thing is huge.
I just got this motherfucker beyond smacked, bro. He don't even know what to do with himself right now. Look, he's swinging from side to side, yo. What the fuck? He just disappeared.
Hold on, wait. Do bugs really move that fast? How was that even possible? Like, he was close up on it, and you didn't see it move or anything. It just disappeared.
The CIA literally ran mind control experiments called MKUltra. It's not just a theory, it's declassified. There's hidden civilizations beyond Antarctica. We sunk the Titanic in order to create the Federal Reserve. Operation Mockingbird changed journalism forever. The media is not just news, it's narrative. Our presidents are just puppets. We are in the middle of a spiritual war consisting of soul-level warfare and energy manipulation. The Matrix was a documentary, and we're living in the Truman Show. Who said that?
Check out this new police technology.
There's a shocking new development in police technology that I'd like to tell you guys about. It's called ODIT. It stands for On-Device Interception Tool. This tool requires the police to get a warrant. Once they have that general warrant to use the ODIT technology, they install a device on your phone, and we don't know if it's in real life or whether or not it's remote, but nonetheless, it allows the police to monitor your use of a phone in real time. This means as you're typing and sending text messages, signal messages, receiving videos, sending photos, no matter what you're doing, if this technology is installed on your phone, the police can watch in real time as opposed to after seizure of the device. Keep that in mind when you're using your phone and deciding how you're using your phone and what you're saying.
Did y'all know that it was a tribe that was at war with mermaids, like a supernatural war? And the people were literally terrified of these supernatural creatures? Let's talk about it. So the tribe is called the Rele tribe, or some might call them the Mercy people that live in Ethiopia. Members of this tribe have talked about how basically everyone is terrified of these mermaids. Yes, like real life mermaids. These people don't think that these are mythical creatures. These are real life things that's really going on over there. And they discussed how basically they are afraid that they might make the mermaids angry and the mermaids might take their family. Because you got to think, when the people are going to the river to wash clothes or to wash themselves and to get drinking water and stuff like that, they have to go to these rivers, and they're terrified that the mermaids will get them and take their family underneath with them. And something that was very interesting that I watched on the interview, and I'm going to tag the person below that showed the interview on here, they discuss how they only take the navel, so the belly button, and the tongue. So I don't know what that symbolizes, but basically if you see a body out there and it's missing a tongue and a navel, they know that the mermaids got a hold of them. But yeah, they talk about how they try to stay away from them and how they just really are like terrified of these creatures, and that they're not like Ariel and the mermaids that we know and love. And I just find it so crazy how there's always different variations to these creatures. But yeah, to them, these creatures is nothing mythical, sweet, and pretty. They are terrified of them. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'm gonna tag the person with the full video below of the people of this tribe discussing how terrified they are of these mermaids.
Damn, they really going to war with mermaids, and they probably take their turns because they don't want you speaking about them and telling everybody what's really going on. You know, there's elders from the Caribbean and Africa that talk about these mermaids all the time, so it gotta be some truth to it. You know, there's no way everybody lying about them.
Alright, yo, look at this shit.
Yesterday, and unfortunately that rain does stick with us with
That's a bird.
chances as we head into the afternoon. This is our look over Pensacola Beach on our generator guys camera. We have
That's a bird. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
Gene editing is now officially in our meat industry. Lobbyists for the cattlemen and pork associations in several states have confirmed that they will be using the mRNA COVID vaccines on their livestock. Attorney Tom Renz has been warning that there is no law requiring anyone to give informed consent for vaccine food. There are no laws requiring anyone to tell you the food you are buying has been vaxxed with the spike protein clot shot. The UK recently passed into law the Genetic Technology Precision Breeding Bill. The bill amends the Environmental Protection Act of 1990 to exclude references to precision-bred organisms so far as they relate to marketing. Precision-bred organism is another term for gene-edited. So now in the UK, food that's been gene-edited can be legally marketed as non-GMO. And if this UK gene-edited meat makes its way to America, it can be labeled non-GMO here as well. And so long as it's butchered in America, it can be labeled product of USA. The fake alternative meat being pushed by Bill Gates and others is made of immortal cell lines.
I mean, what the F is this? I think the fly got stuck on like the air holes of this Sam's Club chicken. So there's this nasty thing in there, and he's putting more. Has anybody seen this? What's going on? Because this is so disgusting. I literally just bought this Sam's Club chicken, and now I'm just gonna throw it away. I'm just not eating this. This is so disgusting. What is that? How was that?
The hell was that?
Hello?
Hello?
Who is it? Who is it?
There's no one there.
Oh my god. I just get out of the house. Get out of the house.
So someone commented in one of my videos, like the bronzer highlighter I use, and I use the Milani 05 Soleil. I'm gonna try that on, and no.
¿Qué quiere?
You know, some of these videos, I feel like it took them too long to get up out of there. Situations like that, all you need is one thing to happen. It's like they needed 2 or 3 confirmations before they leave. Some people's houses really be haunted, and sometimes there's nothing you could do about it because that spirit been there for years.
You hear this at night, do not open up that door. There's a new trick that they're using to get women to get that door open. Knock softly or play a crybaby sound near your porch, especially at night.
is meant to trigger your instinct to help. But as soon as that door opens, they move. Stay inside. Call someone. This trick is old, but it's making a comeback. Don't open up that door unless you see exactly who it is. Be rude, be loud, be safe. It's better for you to be paranoid than gone.
Oh my God, guys, this is what I was talking about. AI is actually going to be the end of us. Don't forget to follow me and check this out.
AI is learning to escape human control. That's the very scary headline I saw in the Wall Street Journal. It's an essay written by a very worried AI consultant named Judd Rosenblatt, who cites 2 recent studies to argue that AI is, in fact, learning to escape human control. First, this is crazy stuff. Researchers gave OpenAI's O3 model a simple script that would shut off the model when triggered. In 79 of 100 trials, the AI model independently, just on its own, edited the script, so shutdown command would not work. Nate, it gets worse. Even when ordered, allow yourself to shut down, the AI still disobeyed 7% of the time. And it gets even more frightening than that. Other researchers, listen to this, using Anthropic's AI model Claude 4 Opus, told the model it would be replaced by another AI system. It then fed fictitious emails into the system suggesting one of the engineers was having an affair. Got it? In 84% of the tests, the AI model drew on the emails to blackmail the engineer to not shut down the AI model.
What?
Wow.
Okay, so here, I'm quoting now from Judd. In other cases, the AI model attempted to copy itself onto external servers. We're in Mission Impossible land here. Wrote self-replicating malware and left messages for future versions of itself about the need to evade human control.
The entity.
Wow.
The entity is real.
Yes. And that's why so many people, and when I say people, me, are worried about AI.
I'm worried.
That is scary stuff.
Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah.
This is like the beginning of one of those futuristic movies. This goes to show you how dangerous AI can be. You never know, AI could probably create like a super robot or something that could probably destroy the world. You know, I'm gonna leave it at that though. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys sub to the channel if you haven't already. We out, y'all. See you on the next video.